Alright, let's dive into something that's got the rugby world buzzing right now. Imagine this, a seasoned Wallaby wing, a player who's been a force on the field for years, is now on the radar of a team in the United Rugby Championship. Yes, I'm talking about Marika Koroibete, and the Ospreys are reportedly closing in on a deal with him. But here's the thing, this isn't just another transfer rumor. It's a move that could reshape the dynamics of the URC, and personally, I think it's a brilliant strategic play by the Ospreys. What makes this really interesting is Koroibete's journey. This guy started his career in the NRL, playing for teams like the Wests Tigers and Melbourne Storm, before making the switch to rugby union. And let's not forget, he's a dual-code international who's represented Australia in 63 tests. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. After 5 seasons in Japan's Rugby League One with the Saitama Panasonic Wild Knights, he's now a free agent. And the Ospreys are swooping in to give him a 1-year deal worth around £100,000. From my perspective, this is a classic example of a team spotting an opportunity to add experience and firepower without breaking the bank. One thing that immediately stands out is the timing of this move. Koroibete is 34, which, let's be honest, is on the older side for a winger. But here's the kicker. He's still got the speed and the skill set to make a massive impact. What many people don't realize is that players like Koroibete bring more than just on-field ability. They bring leadership, they bring a winning mentality, and they bring a level of professionalism that can elevate an entire squad. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be a masterstroke for the Ospreys, especially with the World Cup on the horizon. Now, let's talk about the Ospreys' strategy here. They've already got 2 Australian internationals, Lalakai Foketi and Liam Wright, on their roster, and they've signed Lawson Creighton from the Waratahs. Adding Koroibete to that mix? That's a statement. It's like they're building a mini Wallabies squad in South Wales. But what this really suggests is that the Ospreys are serious about competing at the highest level in the URC. They're not just looking for depth, they're looking for game changers. A detail I find fascinating is Koroibete's potential eligibility for Fiji just before the World Cup. This guy was born in Fiji, and if he qualifies, it could open up a whole new chapter in his career. Personally, I think that's a wild card worth watching. Imagine him lining up for Fiji on the biggest stage in rugby. It's a storyline that writes itself. But even if that doesn't happen, his presence at the Ospreys could be a game changer for their season. If you ask me, this move raises a deeper question. How do teams balance short-term gains with long-term planning? Koroibete's deal is only for 1 year, but the impact he could have on the Ospreys season, and potentially their World Cup aspirations, could be massive. It's a calculated risk, but one that could pay off big time. And let's not forget, in a league as competitive as the URC, every little edge counts. So, here's my closing thought. Marika Koroibete joining the Ospreys isn't just a transfer, it's a statement of intent. It's a team saying, we're here to compete, and we're bringing in the best to help us do it. Whether you're a fan of the Ospreys or not, you've got to respect the move. And for Koroibete? This could be the perfect stage to remind the world just how good he is. What do you think? Is this a game changer for the Ospreys, or just a smart short-term play? Let me know in the comments below.